Ah! Hello! Hi, Kira. Hi, Miss. I'm sorry to hear about dying plants. Have you considered sticking a boot on your head? It might help, you never know. Swoosh. We have audio. We're in! Well, we're not in. We're in. Hello! How are we doing? Are we well? Are we staying warm? Warm and comf? And such? Oop, and then my tablet decided to go all weird. Very cold and tired, oh boo. Get a nice hot chocolate. And or caffeinated beverage of your choice. Hopefully minus 10 degrees. Oh, grand. Well, 2 hot chocolates then. Right, I'm just going to get straight into it because this is probably going to take a while. Let's go. If you missed it last time, we were at what I believe is the final boss. We'll find out. And I got to phase 4 and died. Where's my stuff? Somewhere around it. Hey look, it's lace. Arsenic and lost lace. There we are. My stuff. How's this fight work again? Who knows? I know in theory. In practice, though. That's the nice one, I like that one. We're going to have a few throwaway attempts while I get back into the swing of things. Just try to keep my heartbeat somewhere below 200 beats per minute this time. Also, I believe there's probably still another weapon upgrade in the world, so if I really wanted to, I could go get that. Okay, well, my reflexes aren't doing terribly. Do you always do that after the 2 attacks? Maybe. Too far away to do anything useful. No, not that one. That one. That's not how you do that. So what are we all up to while I'm going to be doing this for the next 3 hours? It's further than you think. I saw the word headache. I didn't see the word headache, I saw the word milk and read it as headache. I know, there was a headache, yes. I know you're in there. Okay, I forgot how that worked. That was just bad playing. Also bad playing. Oh, that was very unfortunate. That was also bad. What do we got? And to consult something accidentally ate something with milk in it today, so you're feeling grim and fighting a wicked headache. Oh no, boo. It was an Animal Crossings. I saw what you did yesterday, it looks good. Cool room decorations and nice outfits. Gonna babysit for a bit later, nice. Get Biza! Nice warm Biza. Yes, hibernate. Get Biza and hibernate. Yeah, I've seen this like 20 times. Well wishes. Wishing wells. Jump. Yeah. Only got 1 attack, but better than nothing. in the air a little bit longer to bait that out. Probably handy. You'll see it 20 more times. Jump, yes. Down, the less good one, but still nice. Didn't get that. Nah, didn't work, but got a hit. Throw it. Nice. And again, yeah. Seems to work, just hang in the air after the 2 dashes. And she wants to jump at the very least. In the air, yes. See? Tactics. Well, it helps if I'm in the right position to do it. Bit of Tropio damage there. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like having to be near you when you do that. Yeah, no. Why didn't you move? Gotta learn to dash towards that. I'll do that, that works. I tried to dash, it didn't. Never mind. Keep forgetting about that as well. Wow, that was a big hitbox. That might have been Frame Man. It was only a little bit of Frame Man, but you know how much a little bit of Frame Man can do. We're getting back into it. I'd rather hoped, against all reasonable expectation, that a nice refreshing day not doing anything, or not playing this game anyway, I was working, would allow me to be just suddenly really good at this, but here we are. It's gonna take bloody practice, honestly. How dare it? Too far away? I bet you did it for free anyway, thank you.
Careful. If I go the wrong way through this door, I'll certainly injure myself.
Well, yeah, if you go head first, that's probably going to be an issue. Ooh, nice, wasn't expecting that. Too far. Too cowardly. Go for it. Yep, thank you. Nice.
I can't go that way.
Drop it. I do keep thinking it's cheap, to be fair, so you're not wrong. Can get out of that just about. And not close enough. Boom. Six free hits, nice. Is there something I can hit you in? I guess I can hit you in. Go for it, thank you. No, too close. Oh, drop you. And yeah, tentacle blue. Stop appearing in front of me. Would like some privacy, please. Stop it! That was a few good hits there, though. That was nice. Throbio. Phase 3. Does it come from left first? I think it comes from the left first. Slam. Yeah, left. Left, right. And back to the fight. It's basically the same as the last fight, but now with occasional waves. Let me hit you. There she is, look at her. She's under there. I dashed away too much. Landing on her. Not clever. Why did I do that? It's silly.
The gates are shut.
Was that one actually cheap? I'm hoping that one was actually cheap. This is very anime. Oh god, oh god. I didn't realise we changed phase. Hi, Lewis. Now there is Ajib. Hello, Ajib. People were trying to trick me into thinking you were here by doing stuff. And there's also our plants. Hello, you haven't missed anything. I feel as though I've got phase 1 and 2 down. I don't know why phase 3 gets me. Well, that was phase 4, I guess, but... Can never be beaten the game without plants, I know, exactly. Identity theft. Or worse. Then again, if I was good enough for phase 1, 2, and 3, I would have had more health to have survived the phase 4 hit. So, you know. No jump. No jump. Boo.
Gulai, hyper, harness, corna.
Jump. Thank you. Good. I know I said jump, but I'd rather you do it on my terms. I need to stop dashing away. Keep saying this last time, and I still haven't learned the lesson. Thank you for giving me a second try. I still missed it. Jump. Stop dashing away, I just said. I'm a silly so-and-so. Don't know why I went down. I got phase 1 and 2 down, apparently. So says me. I feel like there are not many attacks I can't attack after yet. Well, anyway.
It goes further than you think.
The positioning on that one is the main issue. Everything goes further than you think. That's the problem with Vigigams. Ow. I'd probably do more damage to myself landing on her head, which you'd think would be soft and spongy with that kind of hair, David. Don't do it twice. Keep landing on her head. Well, luckily for you, I misclicked. Luckily for me, I guess. Oh hey, the projectiles disappear, that's nice. Yeah, no legs, it's just kind of a spindle sort of situation. Wishbone-y thing. Hello! Oh yeah, don't actually have time to run across the room in battle. This second one, but here we are. Oh. Let's start with a nice move, thank you. I didn't mean to heal, it was an accident, so good. Time to heal. No, we good. Bit of Trobia magic? Why not? Ah, oh, didn't think I'd make that. close. That was very close. You're probably going to see a few of those. I bet if I had the weapon upgrade, I would have done that. Oh well. Just gotta get good instead. We fight on. Also, how's the Lewis and the Plamps and the Jeep doing? I haven't asked yet. We doing well? It all went wrong. Ow, come on. Ooh, projectiles. More projectiles. Fight me like a real whatever you are. Although, to be fair, I don't think you're a real anything right now, so, that's fair. Don't die in phase 2, come on. You better than that. Ow, not the good one. Okay, we didn't die in phase 2, that's the good thing. Doing okay! And then the wishbone breaks. And it all gets a bit wet in here. Nah, I can't do that. Let's try. Excellent start. Bit of Throbio to be going on with. Jump. Unfortunate spacing. least get a heal. Actually, no, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, bugger. I think if I hadn't cocked up that heal, I would have got that. And then we do some wobbling. Gonna need more peppermint tea. Go get peppermint tea. Stress burps. I was getting those last time. Everybody stretch. Everybody stretch and relax. Breathe in. And then you should probably breathe out at some point. Right. Whoops. Oh, actually, before I go, I'm gonna blow my nose, which I won't do into a microphone. Okay, we're back. Oh, bots. Evil bots. Thank you, Plums. Phase 4 felt like it started really early in that one, and then felt like it went on for ages. Just stop thinking about it. Just react to the attacks as they happen. Stop thinking, oh, I'm on phase 4, I'm almost there, I'm almost there. It don't help nobody. Knowing what phase you're on's good. Thinking about it a lot. Yeah, don't think, just react. Lock in. What? That was silly. React correctly is probably the better way of doing it, but if you want to be specific. And she gave me loads of those in that phase 4 as well, which are my favourite ones. And I got them all, and still not enough. I just got to get good at the things I don't like, or I don't find easy. You're just using all the spells, isn't it? Even more. All the spells! You got other attacks, you know? Thank you. Kind of asked for that. Did it again. Wow, making all the wrong decisions. Yeah, that was not focusing well enough. Bad focuses. That's fine, I think I'll calm down from the previous attempt now. Phase 1 and 2 are kind of chill now. Evidently I'm not perfect at them, but I don't get stressed. I do have the next game lined up. Whether or not we'll be able to get to it is a different matter, but I do have it. Scream, scream. Been a while since I've done that. Yeah, that's on me. I did it again. Said it's been a while. Like buses. Spend ages waiting to plow face first into somebody, and then it happens twice in a row. Classic. Sworn that would have been phase 2. I banked multiple parts on it. There it is, there's phase 2. Oh, I can bounce off. Didn't know that. That was good. Not done that before. Shot my line on it. Yeah. Could do that as well. It's pretty good. Facing the wrong way. Oh. Okay, that was clean. That was clean. This gap doesn't help. This gap winds up the tension. They knew what they were doing. Scream, screaming. Singy songy. Starting off simple. Slightly less simple. Trabio. Been a while since we've had a good Trabio, but here we are. Stuff then. do that. We're locking in. We've got the babies out. That was very generous. I should have let it by that instead. I thought if that's the mistake that kills me, running straight into the tentacles. And it was. Never mind. The children did me very well. I did them very bad. Silly mistakes, silly mistakes. This time, if we can get it before the hour, I'll be happy. We get it after 2 hours, I'm gonna be angry. Hi, Listlas. That's why you don't go for that. That's why you don't go for that, is it? I hate that. Words. I have been known to use them occasionally. It's nice. I had an idea and it didn't quite work. That's what I get for trying new things. That also works. Not what I was going for, but it's interesting. Whoops. That's the one I wanted to test. Instead, I messed it up. Drop it. Use them. Oh, I should have stayed up. Thank you. Thank you again. Potato. cleanest, but we did it. Didn't mess that up. Didn't get hit. Good job, babies. Phase 5? No, actual Lace? Hello? Friend? Take! I'm gonna take Lace. You're coming with me. Quesadilla. Thank you. Take friend. We take friend. And babies. Babies also come with. Nope. Ah. Well. Slight issue. Hello! Long time no see. No. Yeah, it's from A Bug's Life. It's the titular Ants character from A Bug's Life. According to all the known laws of aviation, an ant can't swim. It's lace. You move! Ha ha! Gorlf survives! Did not eat lace. Defeat Lost Lace and free Falum, Sister of the Void. Is this going to be what I think it is? No. I was going to say. Ooh. Oh, it might be. Yes, it is! Bloody Mr. Mushroom. Grant the Herald's wish and finish the game. Passing of the age. So if you missed the Mr. Mushroom quest... They did it! I don't know if there was another ending that superseded, but... I don't know, I survived, I got lace, I said hello to the Hollow. It was nice. We did it! Before the hour as well. I think it's the perfect icing on the cake that the final blow was done by my children off screen. It's annoying, I was doing really well on that one. Probably could have done it without them, but they helped, and that's what matters. Marketing and public relations. No offense to the person in marketing and public relations, but you didn't have a hard job. This game had the best marketing ever. 7 years of people saying, it's coming out tomorrow. Ooh, voices. Hornet and Lace that get top billing. Good. Look at all these other people. Shalulu! Matthew Trobiani as Trobio! Trobiani Trobio! Brilliant, love it. It only took 7 years. Oh, it's turns out we know why now. Because they actually made 3 games. Put them in one. Oh, Shalulu also did the French localization. There you go. You can tell me the thing. What's the thing? Is it that the true final boss is Mr. Mushroom? When I told you to go to Fleas and there was nothing there. You said there was another flea. Where's another flea? Is it 2,158 Kickstarter backers? You're very, very patient. And also Seth Goldman. Oh wait, Seth. I know. I remember Seth. Oh, it's Seth. Oh, speaking of, Seth's up there. Yeah, Seth survived. See, no body. Through the darkness and dangers you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Game completion, 88, 89%. 60 hours. It felt longer. It felt like the same amount of time as Elden Ring took me, which was 120 hours. And it felt like I had the same amount of content as Elden Ring. So, this game wins. If you beat all their high scores, oh, that's where you get the last pale oil. Oh, okay, fair enough. That makes sense, that makes sense. And then Seth moves to Fleetopia and beats all the high scores or something, of course. Brilliant. That's the current time on your run, and you're firmly in Act 2. Nice. 60 hours and I haven't even played Sherma's Rhythm Heaven. We'll get there. We'll get there. Sherma Hero 3. Sherma Heroes 1, 2, and 3. Sherma is Hero 1, 2, and 3. I can speak. The adrenaline's worn off. It's fine. How did I get the Mr. Mushroom ending on my first playthrough? I don't think I've gotten the Mr. Mushroom ending in Hollow Knight yet. Well, there you go. Oh, it's there's our things. Isn't that Lace's needle as well? Together. No. Lace's blade. No. Having a quest log helps, yes. That was a good addition. Lace's pin. It's a pin, of course. Lemons be yums. Didn't ask if it had always been there. No. It's there now, though. Haha. Good ending. We got the good ending. Also, screw you, whoever said online that Hornet dies in the end. You were wrong. Or you were bad at the game, one or the other. You didn't find Mr. Mushroom. Well, there you go. That was Hollow Knight Silksong. I hope you enjoyed the apparently 89% of the game that I did. Or they were being a troll. Well, they were having an argument with somebody about, like, what counts as a spoiler and what doesn't, and they were like, people got mad at me for saying the Hornet dies at the end of Silksong, because, I mean, like, it's a Souls-like, you should know that. Which I find strange, because I can only think of one Souls-like where you definitively die at the end, but... But there you go. I dropped a frog! I have a crochet frog on my desk because Pickle was chasing it. It's lovely. Thank you for streaming it. Yeah, I'm very glad people enjoyed all 24 parts of me playing this game. It was way bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it's good. It is good. I would like to play this again at some point after some time. It did not... It was very, very long, but it didn't outstay its welcome. That's the main thing. It was ready to be done, and it was done. Which Souls-like do you die at the end? Brain. You don't in 1. We certainly don't have to. You don't need 2 or 3. Bloodborne depends. Sekiro depends. I guess it generally depends. Yeah, you can in Bloodborne, but that's also the bad ending because you missed 2 bosses. I could have sworn I knew one you did die in. Oh, I do know one, but is that spoilers to say? Well, I've just talked about all the rest of them. Don't you die in... I played this on stream, so I think it's fine for me to talk about it. Don't you die at the end of Lies of P? I think you do. I forgot. I'm fairly certain. Slug ending. Yeah, get the slug. Don't remember. I'm going to do a highlight reel of Lies of P. That is on my list. I remember enjoying that game. You don't remember the end of it? Well, clearly it left an impression. I'll play the DLC at some point as well. It looks good. But yeah, hope you enjoyed Silksong. Now it is time to move on to something to spoil the mood. Goodbye, Silksong. You were a lovely experience and a very well-made game. On an unrelated note...
Xuvu time.
What? Bless you? Right, let's see if this doesn't break my computer. It's fine. This game has a bit of I've looked it up. This game has something of a reputation of having issues. But it should be working to an extent. We will see.
Xuvu.
Xuvu. See if you recognize the intro. I can't show you the intro for reasons. There we go. I don't know about volumes, and we're going to have to work that out as we go along. Just a cute sneeze. Right, let's see if this is going to work. If not, we'll do something else. Oh, I also haven't changed the background. We still got an old background. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can very quickly change the background to something that is more suitable.
You know, I really like that.
Yep, me too.
Are we in the right theater?
I do not have an appropriate background. So what do we want to use instead?
Yeah, you never know when something funny is going to happen on this show. you.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it.
I'll use a Cthulhu
The
background. How
keyboard
about
is
that?
blocked. For the moment, I don't see any simple means to get you out of here. I'll come back and extricate you later.
Any guesses? There are clues. It might be a schlock. We might have another schlock on our hands. In fact, we might have what I think, I might be wrong because this waters are a bit muddied here. Might be the first
I really
one.
like that.
Yep, me too.
Are we in the right theater?
Also allow me to change the title.
The keyboard is blocked. For the moment, I don't see any simple means to get you out of here. I'll come back and extricate you later.
Let's grab some stuff. This is Sherlock Holmes, The Silver Earring, which I believe is the first of the Frogwares Sherlock Holmes that isn't a item hunt. This is the first in the style that we're used to. Oh boy, how we've missed Schlock. I love these games. They're crap. But brilliant and charming. Watson hasn't gone insane yet, maybe? Yes, this is pre-Call of Cthulhu, as far as I'm aware. Or, Awakened. If the Hound of the Baskervilles don't eat someone in this game, you're all right. Who knows? Lupin has yet to kiss the Queen of England. So much has yet to happen. I have had to change some things about the way this game runs so that basically the game isn't stretched. Normally when you play a game that's stretched, it's stretched horizontally. But this game decides to stretch itself vertically off screen. So you're having a chat with someone and their head is just like clipped off screen at the top. I think I fixed that, but also it is prone to crashing, so I'm going to save quite frequently. So we're going to give it a go. Who knows? What could possibly go wrong? Also, I can't capture the window, so you're actually, if it does crash, you're just going to see my desktop. Let's go!
Dear Mr. Holmes, please let me thank you one more time for your help in solving the case of the Turkish medallion. I'm sure that if the story could go public, the whole country would be as grateful as I am to you.
Oh god, that window.
As you may have surmised, I have a very urgent and confidential matter which requires your immediate assistance. You probably are aware that we are going to celebrate the birthday of a very important person, a member of the government. I can't mention their name in this letter for obvious reasons. The most famous and accomplished artists were selected and invited to perform.
So does Watson.
We are confident about their reputations. However, we have concerns about one performer in particular, a young Italian diva, Gallia, as there are certain rumours circulating about her. She has also provoked great acclaim in every European capital where she has appeared. We want to include her in this gala event, but have reservations about her reputation. She is, as fortune would have it, in London for another engagement. Sir Bromsby has invited her to perform during a reception to commemorate the return of his daughter to England. Due to reasons of politics and security, I can't attend the reception myself. Apart from yourself, I do not know anyone else I would be able to complete a mission of such importance. Together with this letter, I am sending 2 invitations, as I assumed your eminent colleague, Dr. Watson, would be accompanying you. A cab will arrive at 221B Baker Street at 8 p.m. to take you to Sherringford Hall. Even though I know that the prospect of attending a private concert, given by perhaps the best voice in Europe, is very attractive for a music lover like yourself, please allow nothing to distract you from this important mission. Yours sincerely, Lord Cavendish Smith.
How can we refuse a mission of such importance? Appearances to the contrary, I believe that the future of the nation can depend on our presence. Are you with me?
If the future of the nation depends upon our presence, Holmes, then you can count on me.
Never seen that fades out while they're still talking. Also, I've not taken any of this in. Yeah, if Sherlock could speak up, it's even quieter than Watson.
Please come right in. According to the request of Lord Cavendish Smith, during the dinner you'll be seated together.
Just slide into frame.
What do you know about Sir Bromsby, Holmes?
I have never met the man, and I do not follow what is written in the newspapers. However, I can tell you that Sir Bromsby is a man of approximately 50 years old, tall in stature. He is impulsive and may be prone to violent outbursts. He is of low birth, has few intimate friends, and does not like women. He must be a very aggressive businessman who would not hesitate to go beyond the law if it served his purposes.
Nom, nom, nom.
I'd like to add that today he is going to make a very important declaration concerning his business.
Nom, 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 nom.
And you, Watson, what have you heard about him?
Project!
Well, I doubt that I would be able to give as detailed a description as you have just recited. Holmes, how can you say you do not know the man and give such an account?
Watson,
Watson
you know
looks so
my
strange.
methods. Look at the stage and the stand near the fireplace. It is obvious that they are prepared for a very tall man. I see the hostess and servants anxiously glancing in the
God.
direction of a door from which their employer must enter. Their expressions go beyond nerves and suggest fear. Only a violent and unpredictable man can cause such anguish. Now look at the guests. The men present at this party are mainly composed of military officers and rich entrepreneurs. All of them are in their 50s and are clearly business associates.
Don't look at me.
So I decided that he is of their age. Furthermore, to have risen as rapidly as he has in this society, Sir
Must be made of
Bromsby
helium.
would have to be a very ruthless and intelligent businessman. The women present reveal much. Beautiful women and young girls, all neatly but rather cheaply dressed. Watson, look more carefully. There are no chaperones. No ladies would appear in public without suitable escort, I assure you. They stare at the youngest gentleman to find a convenient cavalier and cluck like chickens at the smallest idiocy. In short, a man who would invite only business associates and women of the lower classes to the birthday party of his only child must have few friends, rather poor taste in women, and little regard for his daughter. Another item of note, but
We haven't
not
even
the
started
least,
yet.
observe that group of men speaking very quickly. It's a group of reporters armed with their notebooks gathered together now that the time of the address is coming. These are not the society reporters for the Times sent to cover a gala birthday party. These are the regular reporters who would come only to gain news about the future of the Bromsby Empire. I will conclude by saying that no man, except a lunatic, would accept such an arrangement of tables and furniture. Look quickly, Watson. I hear applause. Sir Bromsby is coming.
I'm sorry, miss.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you all for attending this special reception. In fact, this moment is a turning point for many people.
Watson, quick! Tell Miss Lambert not to allow anyone to leave and to send a man for the police immediately.
And we're in. See, I just skipped the cutscene and got here. So I knew what was going to happen. Can't breathe, I'm sorry, miss. Hi, you've walked into Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes, The Secret of the Silver Earring. I'm going to very quickly... The music is already quite low, but here we are. Goodness. Oh my god, what am I looking at? Okay, I've saved, it's fine. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to Sherlock Holmes and the Silver Earrings in the case of the badly dubbed, everything. I'm fairly certain the voice actor for the guy who just got shot was the same for Lestrade. Oh, a note. The one thing I did notice testing this before the stream, music, stop. Gotta confirm, I think. Okay, gotta confirm. Okay, this is a bit chiller now. Is that we better try and focus on what we're doing because I don't have a run. I have a slow turn and a walk. They had not yet invented running. Turn the stream on, saw a random auctioneer get gunned down mid-sentence. Well, he's a lunatic because he arranges tables weirdly. So it was fine, it was reasonable. These games sure are something, yes indeed. Let's have a chat with some people. Also, look at my favourite thing about this
Excuse
game.
me, if I may. I am Sherlock Holmes.
Classic
What
comic
do you
sans.
wish to know?
Your presence here, goodbye. Who are you?
I must ask, who are you?
Reporter?
I'm the doctor from the village near the hall.
Sir Bromsby.
Is he still breathing?
He died instantly.
The bullet?
Where is the bullet?
It's still in the body. I must obtain police authorization to extract it.
Sherlock Holmes. We did built Silksong, yes. Yeah, about 20 minutes ago. It took me like 10 minutes to set this up. Well, it took me more than that, but on stream it took me 10 minutes to set this up. Right.
Thanks, Doctor.
There you
Never
go.
mind.
Never mind. What? It's a weird goodbye. Okay, you look suspicious. Bodyguard? You're not very good one, are you?
Good day. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Would you mind if I asked several questions?
If it helps you.
In your face. Miss, I was getting Christopher Lee vibes, by the way. Shot!
Did you notice anything peculiar at the time of the shooting?
I jumped up, and then I looked in the direction of the shot. There, I saw that little flirt, Miss Bromsby. She seemed to be placing something in her handbag amid a cloud of smoke. Then she rushed to the stage. I must say, her sudden inheritance should be a fine present for her birthday.
He did it. Also, I'm pretty sure that's the same voice actor as Lestrade and the guy that got shot.
What precisely was your relationship with the victim?
We were partners with the old scoundrel. I'm sorry, Sir Bromsby. He personally invited me. He gave me every assurance there would be plenty of fresh meat, if you take my meaning. Well, there was, but some of it was quite cold.
Can we shoot this guy? Let's shoot this guy. Like 10 minutes in, the amount of misogyny in this game is just through the roof. To be fair, I think we're supposed to hate this one, but...
Were you an associate of the victim?
Yes, he seems so much bigger when he's lying down rather than standing.
Bye.
Well, thank you very much.
It is nothing, dear fellow.
He sounded drunk there. Well, thank you very much. Is there this much misogyny in the books? I don't remember it, but I wasn't really looking out for it. I'll have to read them again. Right, well, that's happened. I don't know what else we do. Are we gonna look through some doors? I guess over here was the lady, right? Very good mood for a dude standing next to a corpse he knew. This is a business associate, you know. It's just business being shot. Perfectly normal business. Oh wow, we're just straight into like open world, are we? Oh, hang on. A handbag? A handbag?
I need something.
Oh, we're back to this, are we? How do I open my inventory? I don't know. Slow reading. Slow reading? What? Subtitles are on, we just didn't get them for the opening cutscene, I guess. Well, let's hope I don't have an inventory to open. Is that a thing? Is that a tiny thing?
I need something.
No, that's a seam in the floor. Needs something.
There's a greasy substance on the door handle. Seems to be a sauce?
A source of much consternation. You, why haven't you cleaned the sauce? Ooh.
Excuse me, but would you be Mary?
What do you want, mister?
But a yes or no? Shot!
Did you hear the shot?
Of course, I heard everything. But I didn't stop my work. Imagine that someone else had been killed and not my master. Oh, he would have given me a good talking to.
Oh, yeah. That voice also sounds familiar. I need something. Right, so time to get the stretchiest belt ever. Don't bring that back. What flavour is the door handle?
What's happened here, on this carpet?
An idiot from Hertford's turned over the foul. Sir Bromsby passed by without even taking notice. It did seem his mind was elsewhere these days. Of course, it was probably because of Miss Lavinia's homecoming.
Oh, pretty Lavinia.
What do you think of your employer?
He could be the very devil at times, but not the worst. If you had just known my father. And then the master was so generous with our wages.
I paid you to be awful. That's fine then. Did anyone care that somebody was just shot? By the sounds of it, no one really liked him, so, you know. So, yeah, turned over the foul. You know. that.
Did you observe anyone pass this way after the shot was fired?
No one's come this way, not from the moment I returned after emptying my bucket, and the whole while I've been cleaning. I only saw Scott, who was in the ballroom. He half opened the door to tell me the news.
Ha! Foul play. Half opened the door to tell me the news. So that who was that? Tom. Tom had sauce on his hands.
Thank you, Mary.
Not to worry, sir.
The ketchup. We're gonna catch him red-handed. Okay, well, I still want to investigate the direction that the daughter went. Tommy
This room
sauce
was
hands.
rarely used. Everything else is in order.
You said that without moving your lips. So, does that mean there's nothing in here, or I can walk? There's a book. The French salons.
A textbook to study French. A textbook to study French.
Just a different characters narrating that, I guess. What was this again?
A textbook to study French.
Oh, okay. Can I look at any? Oh, right click. Right click is inventory. Got it. I have a magnifying
A
glass.
textbook to study French.
Does not help. Oh, classic tape measure. We all know how well that goes. Test tube. We carry one of those at all times. Bromsby
The
note.
first handwriting is small and elegant. The second is hurried and forceful.
What? Oh, jeez. Oh, there's a. Okay, so it's not a big thing. Oh, I can just kind of walk anywhere on the map. That's nice. There's. Acknowledgements. If a notable person is present, do not forget to acknowledge them. You welcome your daughter. You then invite her to enter to the ballroom. When she's on stage, you make your speech for the journalist. Don't forget the villager and the serpent. The speckled band. Shooting at pigeons isn't mentioned in program. Miss Lambert added this at the last moment. Don't forget to mention this. What?
I can't force it. It's gotta be locked from somewhere.
I can't force knowledge of that. Okay, so this is... okay, so it was the daughter's 18th birthday, and I've now managed to get that into my head, because, again, I took nothing in from the opening cutscene. Gotta go for a bit. Have a good, Kiro. Drive safe. Could you use the magnifying glass on the floor in the hallway? Yes, I could. Thank you. Celebratory program in honor of the return of Miss Lavinia Bromsby, away for 6 years at the 6 and 5 Mile Inns. At a Swiss boarding school on her 18th birthday. Addressed by Sir Bromsby, a French dinner, a recital overture by the Philharmonic Orchestra of Uxbridge. Classic. Interpretation of Faust opera extracts by famous diva Gallia, and garden party with English treatment. Whatever that means. Abuse, I guess. The handbag. We've unpacked the
A right
handbag.
model.
I missed that.
A
Sorry.
calling card written in French.
French. Louis-Philippe de la something. Mousadier. Imperial head waiter and wine waiter. Emeritus Knight of Frankfurters of the centuries-old Assembly Poitou. Is that an onomatopoeia for spitting? I don't know. Yeah, the opening cutscene was incomprehensible and had no no subtitles. Passport of Lavinia Bromsby. She had a passport on her. Interesting. Tickets of train and boat from Geneva to London.
Train and ship tickets from Geneva to London. Train and ship tickets from Geneva to London.
I was rather hoping when it said read that you would read something more interesting. There's a gun. We have a gun, everybody. We're not going to mention that, apparently. Good to know that. How do I leave? There we go. No, there were more things. Yep, there. What's this? In the corridor stairs, there's a trace of sauce on the handle of the door to the stairs. In the staircase room, it seems that the sauce found on the rags here matches what was found on the door handles. Okay. In the corridor to the stairs, Miss Lavinia's handbag found on the floor. In it were train and boat tickets from Geneva to London, Miss Lavinia's passport, and a right revolver of small caliber. Sherlock has the gun now, so Sherlock did it. Call the police. I'm sure Lestrade would be very glad to. Okay, and we have keep track of everything that we're saying. Or what people were saying of stuff. So that's nice. We got stuffs. Stuffs is goods. Goods is goods stuffs. And walk here apparently. There's no reason to do that. Okay. Do I get it? We don't get hints on what we can click on. Yay. Is Jay playing this game too? Give me the side eye about being Dutch. I'm already close to cannibalizing the ex-Prime Minister. Yeah, that's a no. Very much distracted by other things. Let's examine.
I need something.
Okay, we don't need that apparently. Tape measure. Are we going to measure footprints?
I need something.
No. Okay. Test tube. Test tube, of course.
There's dust. Excellent.
Another classic line. There is dust. Excellent. We have a test tube full of dust. Or white powder, I guess. It looks very wet. That's fine. Okay. We continue. With haste. Which is the name of our revolver. What have we got going on down here? Sniff it! Sniff the white powder.
I need something.
Why did what? Oh, okay, worked here. Small box with white powder. And snoof box. I don't know why we needed a magnifying glass for that, but okay. Is there anything else to examine? Any footprints? No? Okie dokie. Sniff it. Sniff it. He would, but not while I'm work. It's all cocaine. Oh, sniff that. Sniff everything. The sniffing detective, they call him.
I need something.
If in doubt, magnifying glass. Wow, look how magnified this is. Well, we got a dog. Fingers crossed. Maybe this is where we find the dog. 4 pipes.
Curious, this flaky ash does not come from this cigar.
Flaky ash, not from a cigar. Whatever this is. A chart of the week. Okay. Is it a good week? Or... In at number 10, the weather. Oh, it's a cigar cutter. Yes, you're correct. Probably, maybe. I'm going to go to work under the. Oh, I'm going to work under the assumption you're correct because you're smart and it looks like it. Is that a lemon tree? Is that a lavatory? Why is the door open?
Look, what's this? Look, what's this?
Do we have to magnifying glass everything? We do. Okay.
It's a pair of moustache scissors.
Okay. Are you sure they're not somebody else's stash scissors?
Red greasy hair.
Red greasy hair. From the red greasy moustache, what was cut with the moustache scissors? You leave Poirot out of this. Also, this flaky ash is not from this cigar, because God forbid somebody else shakes their cigar in his house. Yeah, there were 4 pipes there. I don't know whether the ash in the pipe is flaky, but that would be my first supposition. Right, let's test my hypothesis that I can use the map to navigate. We are currently... Was there a spare thing in there? Oh, okay, I can't. I can just click on it and it disappears. That's not... Okay. Thought there'd be more to it than that. But never mind. So we're over here now. In the Victorian era London, everybody smokes like a chimney, and Sherlock is surprised the ash in the ashtray does not belong
It
to
smells of gunpowder.
one single cigar. Maybe gunpowder. Check there's no one in there.
Handsome armor. Handsome armor.
To whom?
Handsome armor.
He just has to do a little tap dance before he can say that again. Planning you to finish the free demo of the game think I'd like. Ooh. Okay, we're not doing that, I guess. Oh, hang on. Is there a thing now? Oh, there's also loads of footprints on the floor, just realised.
This black cloth is large enough to conceal a person.
Also, by the sounds of it, it reduces noise quite a bit when you throw it over yourself. So there's a lot of footprints here. Am I allowed to examine these? Apparently not. Never mind. I read a comic that has handsomer armor in it. Nice. The kitchen again. Steal the table.
Nothing of any interest here.
Then why is there a... Okay. There's the well.
This is diabolically heavy.
Good to know. Some scraps and the thing, and then there's a stool and a tablecloth. Or a throw.
I need something.
Or a shawl. Oh, that's not what I was
It
going to
is a
click on.
poor copy of a uniform button. The cannon insignias are hand-drawn.
False uniform, eh? The thought plickens. Do you have any biscuits I can pilfer? Move over there. And yet you lifted it. Knees must be filthy. Glad Sherlock always communicates his needs so clearly. I need something. It's like a cat, you know? They won't tell you exactly what they want, but they will just keep saying, I want... You're in a hole. An actual one, not a metaphorical one.
May I help you?
Is that the same voice actor?
Hello? Are you aware of what has just happened?
Yes, it seems that our master has got himself killed. Scott told me that much. On his daughter's birthday. And all these nice dishes. It took me so long to prepare them. What a disaster.
No, I think that's the Lestrade one again.
How would you describe
Sir
Bromsby?
Well, as an employer, he was not easily satisfied, always insisting on some Indian or French dish. That old fowlet put it into Sir Bromsby's head that this Frenchman prepare better meals than the English. He would have had my master eating frogs stuffed with snails if he could.
The
A Frenchman?
Yes, a squint-eyed Frenchman. That must be done like this, and this must be placed like that. Well, he may well be a connoisseur of fine cuisine and service, but of everything else, Miss Lambert dared not even contradict him about the tablecloth colour, though Bromsby hated white and insisted on blue to match the colour of the daughter's eyes. And look how he placed the tables in the ballroom. I have never seen tables arranged in such a manner.
Lupin. The tables were arranged in the shape of L's for Lupin. No, he reminds me of, well, apparently Punch.
The lid of your dustbin is quite heavy.
Oh, it's a dustbin, okay.
It makes some noise, doesn't it? At least we know when somebody closes it. I was in the cellar, and I heard the lid closing a little before that, what you said was the shot. I heard it again right after, but that surely must have been Mary, our maid.
Is this another one of those instances where the shot wasn't the shot? It was just a bang. The god in Skyrim. Oh, Shiggorath, yes. He has a nice Irish accent. Mary.
You say it was Mary,
Not this
the
angle again.
housemaid. How can you be sure?
The first time I saw her with my own eyes, when she came to empty the rubbish. She cautioned me not to fall asleep in the storeroom. She always has something amusing to say. The second time, I didn't see her. I only heard the lid close.
Goodbye.
I will let you get back to your work.
All right. Good night, sir.
Okay. Shenanigans are afoot. Mary said she didn't leave, but she's been in here and is doing dustbin stuff. Slow blink. This one feels more like just a straight-up investigation than an adventure, so that's interesting. Are we going to actually investigate the bin itself, or is it just the lid you're interested in?
This is diabolically heavy.
Just the lid, eh?
Nothing of any interest here.
Then why does it have a hand on it? A mirror.
Look, what's this?
Cresp, how many times will we hear the dance of the sugar plum fairies in this game?
Hopefully not many, because I had to remove those from the VOD for the YouTube, so... yeah, we'll see. Hopefully this isn't copyrighted as well. Hair!
Black hair.
Black hair. Unlike the greasy red hair we found. How could there be hair in a house?
It is not the time to join, Watson. I have not examined everything.
Okay, well, we've got a clear ultimatum. Examine everything. Still so many shoe marks. We're not interested in examining them at all. Well, now I can actually read... Oh, hang on. Oh, there was a smudge on the door frame. Now that I can actually read chat, how are we all doing?
Look, what's this?
Are we up to anything fun? Having chills with Animal Crossings and stuffs? A piece of dirty white clothes. Don't know how you know it's clothes, but yeah. Feels like this liminal space thing. It's a shadow cast from behind a thing. Clothes, plural, from a clothes. And the singular clothes. Tell me to saw. Oh, get comf soon. Get comf. You. Explain the consequences.
Excuse me, could you answer some questions?
You're quite welcome.
Is that a yes?
Where were you at the moment this tragedy occurred?
Like all the servants, I was in the ballroom. 'Twas the special orders of the old crab. In my opinion, it was done in particular to have more people there to applaud him. Cunning old bird, wasn't he?
That was the voice of Lupin's journalist disguise in the Lupin game. Milk is the devil drink. Unfortunately, I'm good friends with the devil.
What sort of man was Sir Bromsby? I mean, as an employer.
Glad we have this.
Troublesome and bad-tempered.
Arse shot.
But he paid well.
Your presence here. Why are you here?
Are you personally at the service of the Bromsby family?
Yes, there are 5 of us who serve in the Sherringford Hall. There are Mary and Sue, the maids, Carl, our chef, Lamb, Sir Bromsby's coachman, and myself. All the rest were brought in just for the reception.
The staff.
And where are the rest of the staff?
Mary is cleaning downstairs. Sue went to comfort some little goose who had been crying bitterly. It's rather odd because it seemed to me she started crying before Sir Bromsby was shot.
And the coachman?
Lamb is at the main gate. Miss Lambert gave him specific instructions to throw out any reporters and ensure they do not re-enter the hall. However, it would not be good if he finds you've been asking questions here. Tell me, will my name appear in the newspaper?
I've forgotten what it is. The French!
Did you know the Frenchman?
Oh, he chatters on, like all the French. I do not think he came back.
Thank you for your help.
My pleasure, sir.
I do not think he was here at all. I think it was a disguise. French don't really exist. You, explain yourself. Justify yourself. Crooked moon fixating, yeah.
That shot was dreadful, wasn't it?
It's neither the first nor probably the last I shall hear in my life.
The Prime Minister.
Tell me, young man, are you a barman or not? Because I'm dying from thirst.
Just like the Prime Minister of the other games does not know how to step away from a microphone and turn it up. Your presence here.
Did you have a personal relationship with Sir Bromsby?
What impertinence! I will answer questions of this nature only if the issue from my superiors or the authorities, and you, sir, are neither of those.
Goodbye.
Well, I must leave you now.
All right, young man.
Fruitful. Do you want to walk? Do you want to cut over? There we go. Okay. Bee. Things be looking dreadful. It's difficult to find the bits where I can walk to change. There we go. Just out of interest. That is not actually how the tables are being arranged, but okay. Wanted to see if it did spell out something, but whatever. Oh! Dreadful business, innit?
Let me introduce myself. I am Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, it's the
Oh, Mr. Holmes, the infamous detective.
That's Hot Watson.
We are heaven blessed by your presence. I am afraid I am still in shock.
Chop!
Tell us what you saw.
I was behind Sir Bromsby when it all happened. I am sorry, but as such I could not see anything of interest. But I am convinced that Miss Lavinia had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, glad the servants are all like, well, our employer's been shot in front of a crowd. Guess we'll continue our job and potentially get rid of any clues. They were all in on it. They wanted to get rid of him. Your presence here.
Whom do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Oh, I forget myself.
Don't worry, I do
we
as well.
haven't been properly introduced. I am Herman Grimble. Advisor to the late Sir Melvyn Bromsby and minority shareholder of Bromsby Enterprises.
You did it. Moida!
So you knew Sir Bromsby well, then?
What a sad end for such a great man.
Is that a yes?
We first met in India several years ago. That would have been before the birth of Miss Lavinia. We have been business associates and friends ever since that moment.
I would say over 18 is more than several, but that's fine. Sir Bromsby!
What sort of man was Sir Bromsby?
He was a man
Stop
with
sneezing.
strong character that at times seemed excessive. He was unyielding, but he was a good man.
Future of the business.
Have you any knowledge about the succession of his business interests?
I
Stop sneezing.
believe that Sir Bromsby had drawn up his will with his attorney and friend Horace Fowlett.
At least use a handkerchief.
When it is read, we will know more about the specifics. But I can assure you that nothing therein would threaten Bromsby Enterprises.
Bless you. What's the chances that something therein will threaten Bromsby Enterprises? Horace Fowlett!
And where is this Mr. Fowlett?
He must have been here, because he would have most certainly been invited. Although he is hardly a person of high society. Where could he be, I wonder?
I wonder. Yeah, over 18 is definitely not just several. Speech!
We have found Sir Bromsby's speech. There's something quite puzzling about it.
Ah, you talk about the notes that I left for him.
Bless you.
Sir Bromsby always improvised his speeches in public as well as in business. Nevertheless, it was still necessary to remind him about particular points.
Necessary.
So I sometimes made notes for him on a sheet of paper.
Bless you.
Hold on, he must have made that odd notation himself. It says something about a peasant and a snake. What could it mean?
What could it mean? Foes!
Did Sir Bromsby have any enemies?
Oh, there are always those who envy a man who is successful in business. But to say that Sir Bromsby had enemies? No, I cannot think of anyone who would desire his death.
Hang on. Click on the thing. There we go. Bless you. Anxiety.
According to many witnesses, Sir Bromsby seemed anxious.
He didn't to us.
Well, he really was a little worried these days, but it was most certainly due to the strains associated with the reception, ensuring a good time for his
Bless you.
guests and the happiness of his daughter. They have not seen each other in 6 years. Perhaps he could not see her in the room.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much.
I didn't take in
I am at your
anything.
disposal.
But thank you. Lavinia? Of the 6 and 5
Please,
mile
sir,
inns?
I have nothing to tell you. Everyone stands ready to accuse me of this foul deed. I have done nothing. I have only seen my father die before my very eyes on day of my majority.
Why has he not seen his daughter since she was 12? She went to a boarding school. You did it.
This young lady tells the truth. I can attest to her every move since she first appeared in the doorway. Beg your pardon for speaking so boldly, miss.
Shot.
Where were you at the moment of the shooting?
I was near the bar speaking with Colonel Patterson. Everybody started applauding and turning towards the stage. I turned to look through the crowd.
Forgot the British love boarding schools. Yeah, it was a thing. Kind of still is a thing, but not really. What did you see?
Did you notice anything in particular?
When one of the doors opened, I did see a person hidden from the other's view. A beautiful young lady stood just at the threshold. I felt somewhat ashamed for staring at her so intensely, but her considerable charms captured my full attention until the dreadful shooting took place.
You did it. Also, your belt buckle's in a weird diagonal. Lavinia!
Are you sure it was Miss Bromsby?
Yes, Colonel Patterson was next to me and can confirm what I saw.
No one else saw it.
It seems to me that no one else was near us at that precise moment.
Okay. Your presence.
What is your reason for being here?
I owe it to Colonel Patterson. We met each other several days ago at his club. He kindly persuaded me to accompany him.
Okay, bye. What a walk. Yeah, oh, we're back. Colonel Patterson, explain yourself.
Sir, now will you answer my questions?
I am listening to you.
Jeez. Shot.
Where were you precisely when the tragedy occurred?
We had been standing at the bar until the shot rang out, and I personally remained at the bar after it.
Lavinia Bromsby.
Did you happen to notice Miss Bromsby at that moment?
Impossible. My eyesight is so deucedly poor that I would not even notice if a fly fell into my whiskey.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Damn shame. But I have a fine ear. I can offer much when the questions are about sounds. I can tell you that from all the applause, that old Bromsby had arrived and entered from my right. For the sound to have carried so well, the crowd must have been parted in that direction. I will add that if Lieutenant Harrington says that he saw a flea dancing with a fly in this place, you can take it on trust.
What did any of that mean? Anything else?
Is there anything else you recall?
Like an explanation?
Well, hold on a moment. I do have a scoop for your tabloid. I can assure you that Bromsby was killed with a right revolver of small caliber.
Obsessed with flies. And why not? He's got enough buttons already.
How long have you known Lieutenant Harrington?
We met at my officers' club several days ago.
Days?
A brave boy, if you can believe me. What could be better than to invite him to be my guest at this reception, where he could make many fair acquaintances?
Glares, goodbye.
Thank you for this information, sir.
Colonel to you.
Okay, so we can't trust this. A bottle just disappeared. Is there someone behind the... Oh, there is someone behind the bar. Okay, that's fine. The soundtrack is wildly inappropriate. Why ever, sir? I still don't know why the tables are arranged in this way. That's probably important. No, could be... I wanna... Get in... Just get... Holmes, get in there. Get over there. Past the waiter. Okay, we can't go past the waiter. Okay, that's fine. Okay, if I just keep clicking, he moves quite smoothly. Who are you?
You do not seem the least bit alarmed.
In India, I became quite familiar with the sound of gunshots. Therefore, their sudden occurrence does not alarm me as they would a woman or certain officers in attendance.
Women, eh? Scared of silly things like guns? Sir Bromsby.
Why didn't you intervene?
It would have been of no use. Whoever he is, the man who did this is either a perfect shot or extremely lucky, because old Bromsby had no chance at all.
Yeah, no one's alarmed. Everyone seems quite chill. Why are you here?
Could you explain your presence at this reception?
Invited,
Bromsby sent me 2 invitations for myself and the wife. My wife has fainted due to the shock of these events. I do hope her condition will last a good while longer, so that I may toss off several glasses of this excellent sherry.
So you may do what to them? Also, the voice actor here sounds like one of the voice actors in Stronghold, if anyone's played that game. I can't remember the name of the kind of knight, old knight, who sort of tutors you in the game. Can't remember what their name is. So far, everyone in this game does not like women. It's the Victorian era. Women were hated unilaterally. Goodbye.
Very well. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh. Right, well, let's go back in here, I guess. Stronghold. Women are still hated, but I'm hoping not unilaterally, at the very least. I want to walk there. I don't really want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to Mary, because I have conflicting... Oh, pig. I have conflicting information. Stole that. Guest list.
This is a woman's handwriting. What do all these annotations mean?
It's a woman's handwriting. Guest list. Mr. Sattlethwaite, Major Lockhart, Mr. H. Grimble, Mr. H. Fowlett, S.H.G. Moncarf. I will allow a classic woman. Thank you, Automod. S.H.G. Moncarf, no. Mr. A. Smith or Asmith, Mr. Crawford, Sir F. Picton, Miss Roundtree, scribble, 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 Mr. and Mrs. Uxbridge, circle, Mr. R. Edford, Mr. J. McCann, probably, Mr. and Mrs. E. Stutterheim, or G. Stutterheim, Mr. and Mrs. D. Johnson, Colonel Patterson, scribble and across, Nurmu Odge, Mr. and Mrs. I'm not saying that. Miss Nellie, Miss Laura, Mr. H.F. Graham, Miss G. Sweeney also has a circle, Lieutenant J. Simon, Miss L. Ingalls, scribble, S. Greystock, S. McLeod, S.J. Speed, and Dr. Jackal. Okay, so some people have L. Ingalls, Patterson, and Roundtree have the spiral. Moncarf and Colonel Patterson have a cross. Uxbridge, Sweeney, Greystock, and Speed. We simply do not know. And thus, we ignore it and move on. So that goes back out to the hall. This goes to Mary, I think? Dr. Jackal, as opposed to Mr. Hyde. Spell H-A-I-D-E. About to become a wacky crossover. If this turns into a crossover with Jekyll and Hyde, I'll be very happy. The well for the garbage!
Did you go to the well during the reception?
Yes, I went there once to empty my bucket. But that was before the dreadful shooting happened.
You said you didn't
Only
move.
once?
I told you, only the one time. I even called out to that lout Carl not to fall asleep. Oh, he spends his time drinking in the storeroom, and I often find him asleep there.
Oh,
but please, sir, you won't mention any of that to Miss Lambert, will you?
Was listening to the Jekyll and Hyde musical last night. I didn't know there was a musical. The French.
And the Frenchman, how could you describe him?
He's a sly one. He's also cross-eyed. Oh, but most handsome and very talkative. Ask Miss Lambert. She's quite keen on him.
Thank you, Mary.
Not to worry, sir.
Okay. Can we go upstairs? We have no name for the Frenchman. He's just the Frenchman. Only one person here would be French.
Nothing of any interest here. Nothing of any interest here.
Can't go upstairs. What's this? No, this. Did you just phase through Mary? That's fine. Good to see a live when you're a child and it blew your mind. Nice.
Blue tablecloths, yet they are shorter than the white ones used in the ballroom.
Tableclothes? Or do you mean tablecloths? Loved it! Marvellous, I'll have to look it up. But we found blue tableclothes! We don't have them apparently, but we found them! So I'm guessing that's all we've really got. Still wanted to check that, because I missed that apparently. This is a piece of dirty white clothes. Is that part of the tablecloths? Or? Okay, so they ordered blue cloth for the tablecloths because it has to be blue tablecloths, and then they got these ones, and they're shorter than the tablecloths actually in the table thing because somebody's used them to make a fake uniform. Want to believe the music is diegetic. It's just a pianist hiding in the other room, and as soon as he hears us coming, just wheels the piano. Can't let the tables be naked. Same guy played both Jekyll and Hyde in the confrontation song where he went from one character to the other and back and forth. Change something in you. Nice. I'll have to look it up. My brain confused that for a second with the version of, I think it was Frankenstein, where the two actors playing Frankenstein and the monster swapped every night. Yes, in here. Was there an extra little room that I didn't see? Or is it just on the map and I can't trust the map? Entirely possible. Nay, plausible. Yeah, oh, look at that. Picture.
Very interesting. What
Very
a pleasant picture. And this lady is wearing a very nice earring.
Earring. The case of the silver earring. It's the name of the thing.
I need something.
Test tube. It's powder.
I need something.
Wait. Am I holding something already? Oh, I'm already holding some hair. Whoops.
Look, what's this?
Excellent question. More white powder. Okay. Okay, there's nothing here. But we found stuff, so that's not nothing. Mark Kane. Singular earring. Layout of the view in each room keeps reminding you of old school Resident Evil games. Keep expecting a zombie to randomly show up in the corner. It's got that vibe, the old mansion kind of vibe. And also I can't see where I'm going, so. I'm gonna wager that I'm not done, but it's worth a try.
It is not the time to join, Watson.
Okay.
I have not examined everything.
Yes, but what else is there? This is the bit where we start going, Anything else I can examine with this? Should I show the gun to the guy who's like, oh, I know what gun it was. My ears are amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
I will.
All right.
Backgrounds are nice. Yeah, it's definitely got a Christopher Lee vibe, this Holmes. This armor as well. I can examine it as a handsome piece of armor, but I can't do anything else.
Handsome armor.
And some armor what? Some chicken? More discussions with the waiter, perhaps? If I can get there? Just clicking off the screen just to get somewhere. Okay, you.
Sir?
Nothing. You mean nothing to me. You, Lieutenant, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you.
Were you at that precise spot at the moment of the murder?
Indeed, I was standing just there. I could easily see the door because there were so few people in front of me.
Shot.
What did you do right after the shot was fired?
I left the room as did almost everyone. I must leave now and make my excuses to Miss Lavinia for my behaviour, don't you think?
Thank you for your help.
It was not a problem.
It might be Lupin. We've got a disguise on our hands. So maybe. Maybe. You really didn't miss much.
Young man?
Thank you for this
Colonel!
Come on, Christopher Lee. Come on. Oh, hello. I haven't talked to you yet. Can we... Navigating this game is quite tricky.
I would like to ask you several questions, if you don't mind.
If I can be of help, sir?
Shot.
What were you doing when the tragedy happened?
I was serving those two gentlemen. As I was occupied, I saw nothing.
Your presence?
Are you one of the household staff?
No, I was sent by the Hartford agency to serve at the reception.
Goodbye.
All right. You may take or leave.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You did it as well. Because that guy couldn't have seen you go away or pull out a gun. And you put on other clothes for some reasons. I'm not doing very well at solving this murder, but... They were an excellent shot.
What, more questions?
Nothing for
Well,
you.
it is.
It is. Yeah, we haven't found any clues that say it wasn't Luke.
Sir?
There was a mysterious Frenchman, and that's all we know.
Thanks, Doctor.
Never.
You look like you're from an Ardman thing. Did I actually talk directly with Lavinia, or...? I don't know what else I'll be on the lookout for.
Thank you very much.
I am a...
I should
beg you, please...
I should reveal one of my hints.
Oh, okay. Is this you?
I beg you, please leave me. I will answer only to the authorities.
I should reveal one of my hints.
Hey, I got your passport.
I beg you, please leave...
I should
Alright, well, the train ticket.
I beg you, please leave me. I will answer only to the authorities.
I should reveal...
Do you want a gun?
Miss, this revolver, is it yours?
Oh, dear God.
Gun!
Why would you require a pistol?
Pistol.
My father gave it to me shortly after I arrived. Dear God, what will the police make of this? I swear I did not kill my father. No.
It worked. I threatened her. Father!
But why would he press you to carry a pistol?
He seemed most anxious for my safety and his own. He told me that he would explain everything to me later, after the reception.
Peasant! The serpent! Help!
Miss, with your consent, I can investigate this matter.
Mr. Holmes, Mr. Grimble has explained to me who you are and what you do. I would be eternally grateful if you could find out who killed my father.
That's all right.
Should reveal one of my hints. Goodbye.
I must leave you now. Be strong, miss.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, right.
Is there any...
Thank you.
I am at...
Has it been fired recently? Can you just smell the barrel or smell any scent powder or cordite? No, only cocaine.
What, more questions?
No.
Well,
it is.
No, it isn't.
Sir?
Nothing.
Thanks.
Never mind.
So I've been allowed to investigate this matter, but I don't know what that gives me the right to do. Can I show things to other people? Can I show the gun to the soldier? Show this white powder to the staff, see if they know. What's this?
Any more questions?
Yeah, do you want a gun?
Thank you, Mary.
Not to worry, sir.
Do you want a gun? It's loaded.
Any more questions?
Okay, I can't give you items.
Thank you, Mary.
Not to worry.
What if the person was hiding in the garbage? With Mary's help. I'm suspicious of you all. What was this room again? This was the cigar room, yes? Cigar ash is presumably important. Someone came in here to trim a red moustache. Thoughts and thinks. Thinks and thunks and thoughts. I say thoughts and thinks and thunks and thoughts, but I'll be perfectly honest, none of this is going together in my head. So... a suit of armor as well. All these footprints for some reason. There are footprints in the smoking room? I have not. Let's go and find the footprints in the smoking room.
There is a greasy substance on the door handle.
I guess I haven't examined the handle either. But this is a different handle, so... Okay, can't examine. That's fine. Sauce. Why sauce? Why is that important? Sherlock? Sherlock? Thank you. Okay. But they did get better at navigation. I'm not going to complain about the other games now. Footprints. Is there anything in here? Oh, yeah, there's footprints. I see them. How do I get Holmes to see them? Aha!
I need something.
Of course you do.
I need something.
There we go.
It is a size 7.
Size 7. Okay, somebody came in, size 7. Yeah, came in to trim a red moustache. Of course. It's basically solved itself now. Still not interested in any of those. I guess there's too many.
It is not the time to join. What?
It's not the time to join. What? Ooh, what if a Jeeves and Wooster point and click? I know I said an Arsene Lupin point and click, but or at least adventure game or something like that. What if Jeeves and Wooster though? What if both? Jeeves, Wooster, and Lupin. Thought that was the last clue I hadn't found. Apparently not. Apparently there's more.
Sir?
Thank you.
Anyone you know has size 6 feet? I take it Jeeves on walkthrough duty. This game does not seem to have the hint system the later games do.
Young man?
Man.
Thank.
Can I be useful to you?
Thank you.
It's a weird way to word it. First corridor, there's a black mark on a door frame I need to measure. I did see that black mark, actually. but it didn't seem like I could interact with it. So maybe I just missed. Maybe I missed it. Perhaps.
The handle is twisted down.
What? The handle's twisted down, okay. There, now I can.
I need something. The tracer powder is located at 1.65 meters from the surface. I ask myself, what was Watson doing while I was searching the house? He was supposed to prevent people from leaving by the back entrance.
Okay.
Here now, watch your step. If you're a reporter, there'd better be a doctor nearby, because when I get done with you, you'll need one.
Look here, my good man. I am a doctor. Dr. Watson, in fact. And believe me...
Dr. Watson? Hold on. Are you the Dr. Watson who writes about all those cases solved by Sherlock Holmes? I've read all your adventures.
Oh, we get to play as Watson as well. Brilliant.
Who are you?
My name is Lamb, Governor. I'm Sir Bromsby's coachman. Tell me, is he really that clever, this Sherlock Holmes?
No comment.
Look sharp, Lamb. Sherlock Holmes and I require your able assistance.
How are we going to cock this up?
Stand firm at the private entrance and make sure no one enters or leaves until Holmes or myself return.
Go on, blimey, Governor.
My pleasure, Dr. Watson. You tell Mr. Holmes that if anybody even steps on the lawn, they'll have to deal with Lamb. And I can tell you, there are few bold enough to dare my fists.
This door is blocked.
That gate is the only way in or out of here, Dr. Watson. I've already secured the other door on orders of Miss Lambert to avoid them nosy reporters. If anyone tries to make a break through the garden, they won't get past me.
Goodbye.
I leave you, Lamb.
Right, I'll stand guard.
So you will.
I shall wait here for the constables to arrive.
Okay, we're going to wait here. We also have Sherlock's inventory, which is interesting. I'm going to have to go through the files to find that clip. I don't know if I'll be able to find the files, but I can at least get it from the stream. Or I can play through it again and turn off all of the ambience and music.
Where are you going now, Holmes?
To find the solution to open this door.
Perfect. They are married, yes, they do share everything. Including a sense of direction. Come on! Must cultivate a sense of urgency. Who are you? Walk around like Sims.
Miss Lambert, I have been looking for you. What a tragedy.
Simply dreadful. Can't believe what they're saying about Miss Lavinia.
Why did you open the gates so hastily?
I was so upset. I know now it was imprudent. I should have waited until the authorities arrived, but some of those gentlemen were so loudly insistent that I yielded.
Police?
Have you informed the police?
The village constable attended the reception. He left on his bicycle, I assume to inform the proper authorities. He told me that an inspector from Scotland Yard was already in the area on official business. I know nothing about the nature of his business, but I was told he should arrive soon.
I don't think there was a policeman.
What sort of man was your employer?
Oh, he was a great man. The people of the hall considered him to be very strict, but I think it was just his way of showing a fatherly attitude. And he dreamed of this day when Miss Lavinia would return.
He dreamed of the day his daughter would return so that he could thrust a gun in her hand and then ignore her until he got shot. Guests?
You have a list of guests.
Oh, of course. I have a complete guest list for the reception. It's inside the dining room. I believe the police will have need of it. Well, nevertheless, I must first caution them to pay little heed to the notations I made regarding certain names.
Much heed will be taken.
Why were these notations made?
Oh, Lupin.
Their purpose was to note particular seating arrangements for the meal and the recital, according to specific concerns. Those individuals whom I considered to be very important were marked with a circle.
What about the other odd marks?
Louis-Philippe, Monsieur de la Mazardière, suggested this method of arranging the seating. He also advised me that those guests with poor eyesight and hearing should be seated so that the acoustics and lighting in their room would favour their enjoyment of the recital. So the first category was marked with a point, the second with a cross.
Okay. LP de la Musadier.
What do you know about this Frenchman?
He is from a noble family, but found himself forced to seek a vocation as a head waiter. He is so inspired and keenly sensitive to the details. At first, I was afraid that Sir Bromsby would take offence with his suggestions, but he had moderated his opinions regarding French culture due to the influence of his friend Horace Fowlett.
What did he do that was so extraordinary?
His assistance was invaluable. He took such concerns with every little detail. The dishes, the tablecloths, everything.
Tablecloths?
He not only declined an offer of lodging here at the hall, he also deferred his wages until the end of the reception. Oh, I would be so glad if he were here now.
So suspicious of this Frenchman for what seems no reason. I mean... I'm sorry, Watson. Where is the Frenchie? Where is the Frenchie?
And where has he gone?
He had pressing business in London. In fact, he found it necessary to visit his Harley Street physician. It seems his glasses were no longer helping with his eyesight.
You have been very kind, Miss Lambert.
You are most welcome. Oh, what a tragedy.
Non-existent Frenchman. A policeman that didn't exist. Because they made the uniform out of tablecloths and bad buttons.
Hello, please excuse me. I'm investigating the murder that has just happened.
Oh, yes. Well, that is good. What would you like to know?
Shut.
Where were you at the moment when Sir Bromsby was killed?
I was near the stage, and I saw him falling. Oh, my goodness. It was terrifying. I ran for the door, but despite all my efforts, it was blocked.
Acting! Decided to picture a little French bulldog. Where is the Frenchie? Cute little dog. The voice acting is on another level. A level probably below us. Costume.
But your costume is torn. How did this happen?
Clothes.
When I was trying to open the door,
no one knows what the word
crowd
clothes
dragged me
means.
away. I then fell to the floor. I fortunately suffered no harm, but when I arose, my beautiful costume was ripped and stained.
Clothes. Goodbye.
Well, I won't disturb you anymore.
Yes, no, fine, thanks.
You! Are you French?
Excuse me, may I speak with you?
Yeah, your servant, sir.
Presence!
Are you one of the domestics employed by the hall?
No, I am the personal servant to old Satterthwaite. He is there, sitting on that bench. He seems right enough, but he refused a small drink for his health. Surely he cannot be well.
Acting. Shot.
Tell me, what have you seen?
I heard the shot, then such a strange noise, and the next thing I know, all those money bags are running in a mad rush with their wives or whatever.
Goodbye.
Thank you for your help.
My pleasure.
Pleasure. One hell of a chin. Proper crooked moon going on there. You.
And you,
Voltaire.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for Miss Roundtree, the niece of that banker chap.
How are you?
She is inconsolable, all because her admirer of a mere 3 days' acquaintance had already abandoned her. Nothing unusual about that. There is no worse-tempered female than this girl. Well, maybe other than my wife.
We continue the theme. Well, I'm glad that was added. Make a living as a voice actor can hardly get worse. Yeah, I'll go back to the 90s, early 2000s. Don't know when this was made. In the bench shot.
You heard the shot.
Boom.
I just left to relieve myself there at the end of the garden, you see. Seems to me I missed a good race for the doors. Worthy of the Royal Derby.
Have a good plumps. Geez, your boss and is so angry all the time. Why are you getting drunk on the job? Because his boss is always angry.
Well, good.
Cheers.
Okay. You! Happy-go-lucky fellow.
Well, my good man, why are you here?
I am the manservant of Lieutenant Harrington.
Lieutenant.
I accompanied him with the old General of the infantry or whatever. I seem to have drunk too much.
Shot.
Did you hear the shot?
What shot? Oh, the shot. Great reception, isn't it?
Cool.
I have to go. Are you all right?
Very good. Bye, madam.
Gonna say these people did some voice acting in the Dracula game. Entirely plausible. Entirely plausible. Excuse me, ladies. I wish to interview you about stuff.
Are you a relative of the victim?
No. In truth, I always mocked Sir Bromsby.
Oh, this is the thing.
I am upset because my friend did not arrive as promised.
The diva?
As beautiful as she is cruel, apparently.
What? I'm upset because my friend didn't come here. Wow. What an awful person you are. Well, the women line starts making more sense now. Oin sniff sniff.
Do you work here, miss?
Yes, my name is Sue. I am a maid for the hall.
Oh, are you? Well, that's brilliant.
Where were you when these tragic events took place?
I was serving when it happened. I ran straight for the door, just like the others. I swear his daughter must have done it. She's such a strange one.
Daughter. Goodbye.
Thank you, miss. We may talk with you again.
Oh, I hope so.
I have questioned everyone here. I'll go see if Holmes has finished on his end. Holmes! The gate!
I know, Watson, but it is of no real consequence. To question all these people would be a tiresome activity
Yeah.
and would be of no value to this inquiry. Such ordinary inquiries are best left to the police. They have their purposes.
As you like, Holmes.
Now, Watson, to put your mind at rest, I can see that you have done well in my absence by placing the formidable coachman at the gate. I also imagine you have already spoken with Miss Lambert?
Yes, and some other people too.
Hold your report until our return to Baker Street. Meanwhile, be a good man and look to the gate. I must be informed the moment any official arrives. As always, I depend on your able assistance, Watson.
We're gonna watch the entire walk? Seems like it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Brilliant. Wonderful. I gotta go. Have a good Kiro. Treat yourself to something good when you get the chance. Well, I finished Silksong, so I'm gonna do this instead. Cool. They all left because Watson's good at his job. So now we need to look for actual clues rather than talking to people for no reason. Hey, We'll also just watch this walk all the way. There we are. Anything interesting here? Would like to examine some footprints, if at all possible. No? Looking for a size 6? No. We can go and have a chat with that fellow. Lamb, I believe. I cannot have a chat with this fellow. Oh, hello.
I need something.
Of course you do. Not a test tube, tape measure.
I need something.
Not a tape measure, magnifying glass. Always the wrong one.
I need something.
Now a tape measure.
It is a size 7.
Size 7! Was that the number I was looking for? I forgot. And also a cigarette? Cigarette butcher? A butcher. Don't they make meat? Or... I don't think you make meat. farmers make meat, I suppose. I don't have control anymore. Something else is happening. Lestrade?
Holmes!
Your twin.
Good day, Lestrade. Your haste deserves comment. One could say that you were right to hurry here, as this case is one of great complexity and challenge.
Lestrade.
Do not worry. I think that you will manage to get back to your mother before the dinner hour.
In the name of devil, Holmes, you go too far. Do you spy on me now? How do you know I've been to my mother's?
Dear Lestrade, it is really quite simple. I must admit my mind has been stimulated by the main course, which would be this unique case. However, I sometimes enjoy a light snack of the details which surround it. Observe, we are in the middle of the countryside, and you have some fresh yellow pollen, but only on your right sleeve. This implies a recent gift of flowers. It is a gallant gesture, but surely a meeting with the fairer of our species would take place in London. Considering the promptness of your arrival, it must have been a bouquet of flowers you took to someone who lives in this area. I presume that you have family living nearby, and I would think only your mother would warrant such an attentive gesture. There is a
no other women deserve it.
At the corner of your mouth, as well as on the bit of handkerchief visible from your pocket. This is consistent with a recent meal of a big piece of steak. Who would make a policeman swallow such a substantial meal at this hour, and when a crime has been just committed? It could only be a mother thinking about the hard task awaiting her child.
Well, Holmes, when you explain it like that, it really seems quite simple.
No, it doesn't.
Show. What about this Bromsby murder?
Nonsense.
A unique case, as I've already noted, but any supposition would be premature until we consider Dr. Watson's report, as well as your own findings. Miss Lavinia has asked that the esteemed Dr. Watson and I give this case our full attention, though I doubt she is aware of all the implications of this case. Lestrade, you can find the victim inside, and I recommend calling upon his solicitor, Mr. Horace Fowlett. Mrs. Hudson is cooking a roast tomorrow at noon. Why don't you be our guest, and we can share our discoveries? What do you think? Watson and I must take our leave, as there's much to be done at Baker
His
Street.
face.
Are you coming, Watson?
Oh,
Let us return to Baker Street.
Gotta put up with this guy again. You can bite him, you are welcome to. No women live in the countryside. They're only in London. The king of run-on sentences, yeah. Wouldn't mind, but I don't think Arthur Conan Doyle was that prevalent to run-on sentences, not that I recall, compared to some other authors I've read. I don't think a voice actor has ever heard of punctuation. Well, yeah. That's a different thing. Back to 221B. 221B. Ooh, glitch to
Everything is well noted. Watson, bravo. All of these elements will be a great help to us. As for myself, I have already told you everything that I know, and I can tell you nothing more until I receive answers to the messages I've sent with Wiggins. Now I must return to my experiments to test my theory regarding the substance I found at the scene of the murder.
Just start snorting it.
Meanwhile, I suggest you look through the books in the bookcase. Information that you find there might prove very useful in resolving this case.
I will use my knowledge to solve this.
I have
Meanwhile,
to check 3 books on the shelves. Let's see.
Meanwhile, I need to get through my reading list. Gotta go do drugs, Watson. What? Click the crunchy books. Ballistic science. Popularization of ballistic science by Holmes. Thus, it is easier to derive information about the author of a revolver shot if we know that they had aimed with great care. The situation is ideal if the shooter was in an enclosed space. Under pressure, a portion of the powder normally adheres to the walls at the level of the shooter's eyes. It is enough to add approximately 15 centimeters to the height of the powder marks to arrive at an approximation of the shooter's stature, accurate to within 1 or 2 centimeters. Okay, so the shooter came from the door further back, and I can't remember what the measurement was for the marks before. 7. Did I not bother to write this down, or? Ah. 1.65 m. So 1.80 m, I guess, is the height of the shooter. Cool, that's handy. We can deduce the height and mass of what's this? Categories of footprints by Sherlock Holmes. It literally is, hey, Watson, read my stuff. We can deduce the height and mass of any individual through a simple examination of their footprints left upon the ground. This is possible even should their stride be unremarkable. The stride is often shortened when an individual is moving with great caution to avoid detection, either prior to or immediately after they have committed a crime. That's not true. I've seen Scooby-Doo. They do real big strides on their tiptoes. The hypotheses corresponds... This hypothesis corresponds to almost every case. It's a variety of issues I have with that sentence, but I think we should just move on. There are some exceptions. False conclusions are possible when the person who left the footprints comes from a region of the world where the morphology in regards to the feet is unusual. Consider the Chinese tradition imposed upon females born of noble families. They are compelled by such tradition to have their feet bound and squeezed from tender age till the day of their wedding. Is that a Chinese thing as well? That's a thing that happens in Japan, like geisha and stuff. Also, you know, ballet dancers. We do that here as well. Ballet dancer would screw up all of Sherlock Holmes's hypotheses. Sorry, all of his hypothesis. Sherlock Holmes Scooby-Doo crossover would be fun. Yeah. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting the idea. It is. I was thinking of the imaginary Hindi man. I was thinking of that. Yeah. We're getting there. We have precedent now for the imaginary Hindi man. We have some imaginary Chinese women. After authorization, this local oib... Oh, hang on. Source of Tobacco by M. Palin Explorer. I wouldn't mind, but I believe tobacco ash was one of the things that Sherlock Holmes did write a monograph about, but okay. After authorization, this local oib is mixed with tobacco leaves in the manufacture of cigarettes, primarily by the Chiripaki Company. That's how I'm going to pronounce that, which the cheery thing on the cigar, I guess. It is unlikely that this particular blend of tobacco would be found in any place other than Brazil or even outside the Amazonian basin, primarily because the calming effect of this tobacco mixture is a significant cause of industrial and agricultural decline in the production of this tobacco. I want to read that incredibly run-on sentence again. It is unlikely that this particular blend of tobacco would be found in any place other than Brazil or even outside the Amazonian basin, primarily because the calming effect of this tobacco mixture is a significant cause of industrial and agricultural decline in the production of this tobacco. The effect of the tobacco is the cause of the decline of the production of the tobacco, which presumably would reduce the decline. It would reduce the cause because there's less tobacco. I'm guessing the idea here is that because people keep smoking it and they feel calm, that's, you know, they can't be bothered to do more. I don't know. This feels like colonial nonsense. In China, they broke women's feet, then taped them up to heal, really weird, messed up way. I'm glad the game has new and novel ways to show us misogyny. It is common to encounter a Brazilian peasant who indifferently watches a bird steal the tobacco seeds that he has just planted in the ground. Invariably, you will also observe a small pile of the flaky ash characteristic of this tobacco near his feet. Well, that happened.
Here is information which could be really helpful in our investigation. These Chiripaki cigarettes come from Brazil, and they seem to contain narcotic substances. What might they be?
Speak up!
I need to analyze the evidence found at Sherringford Hall. A piece of white cloth, a small box, various powders, and finally the hair. Let's get to work.
Let's get to work.
I need to analyze the evidence found at Sherringford Hall.
Yes.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
Let's examine it under the
feminine perfume.
A light feminine perfume. Is that all we got? Sorry, my brain short-circuited there. Did I just take some red hair, put it under a microscope, and conclude that it had a feminine perfume? Classic microscope discoveries. It's gone. I can't do anything else now. Oh dear. Yeah, no, so it's in the first one of these games we played, we found we found a footprint. I can't remember exactly what it was about the footprint that made Holmes think, yes, this man was Hindi. And there was no real explanation to it. Oh, it was sandals, that was it, yeah. Must have been Hindi, must have come from this part of the world. Quickly, we must travel to this part of the world. Because they were wearing sandals. Is he tripping balls most of the time? Yeah. We also played one of these where Watson just sold his cocaine, so, you know. We have... We don't need to examine the ash, we know what that is.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
What perfume does this have?
A man's hair.
Well, this is a man's hair. So, red hair with a feminine perfume and black hair from a man. We have white powder.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
Oh, we're actually examining this one under the microscope. Okay. No, we're not.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
Can we... Am I allowed to examine it under the microscope? With water. What a great idea.
What would be the reaction if I heated this powder? Burnt gunpowder.
It's definitely burnt now.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
I want to examine it under the microscope, please. That would be great. I would be very grateful to be able to examine this under the microscope. Do I need another plate or something? Tongs. The logic in these games is questionable at best. I thought, I'll just quickly do this and then we'll stop. How quickly is a word that these games don't understand. Everything else has been too quick. Well, okay.
To analyze the nature of these stains, I must first soak the cloth in a solution of soap and water.
Okay, I'll grab some soap and water then. Solvent, soap, and water. And soap, and water, and soap, and water.
To analyze the nature of these stains...
Shush. You wouldn't think it would be this difficult. You need to put the water on the burner. What?
Let's examine it under the microscope.
Shush.
To analyze the nature... Now I shall place this cloth in the solvent.
It had to be a warm solution.
Now I shall place this cloth in the solvent.
Solvent.
Now I shall place...
Where does the solvent go, though?
Let's examine it.
Now, shut up! You get more bowls, Holmes.
Now I shall place this cloth in the solvent.
Oh, I need water as well as solvent. Okay.
Now the stains are sticky, but not very oily. Let's examine it under the microscope. A very fine white cotton.
Very fine.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
The rest of them just happen, but that one just sits there and don't do nothing. How are we supposed to figure out any of this without a guide? Just try clicking on stuff. It's not a puzzle, it's just work out the correct clicking order.
Let me study this more closely.
Under a microscope? While on fire?
A box containing some white powder.
White powder?
Let's examine it under the microscope. Let's examine it. These powders are similar. I can see it from the grains. What would be the reaction if I heated this powder?
It would explode?
It has no effect.
Nothing. Nothing!
Let's mix some water with this powder. Let's mix a glue or pasty substance, like starch.
We've learned so much.
It seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson.
Yep.
However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings.
Someone got shot.
The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
An actual detective game. What? Hang on. To answer a question, choose yes or no by clicking on it. Then browse your testimonies and reports and documents to the left, on the left page to find one that contains the justification to the answer. To click your decided answer to select it, then click on the appropriate frame of the quiz page to place your answer. Once you have answered all questions, close the notebook. You will then be informed if your replies are correct or if there was a mistake. If the latter occurs, open the notebook again and rectify your answers. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I had to scroll with the mouse wheel. Do we have an idea of the weapon used for the crime? Yes. We have a few things. Colonel Patterson. He said stuff. That it was a very particular revolver. Yeah, this is the third one I've played. You've had a guide out for all of the Jeeb, not just Jeeb, Giro also, and at various times. Several other people have walkthroughs up for games, and often we need them. Plural. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I've just got to scroll with the mouse wheel. I've just got to know to do that. Could the murderer escape through the stairs going to the second floor? No, because Mary was there. Unless she's in on it. The ashes found in the smoking room are from English cigarettes. No. Because... study of tobacco. Also, I've just realised the borders are an indication of what I should be clicking on. A search function would be nice. Before that, wasn't it? Okay, these are just in a random order, I guess. I'm missing stuff. Yeah, often one guide is not enough. We have to cross-reference. Okay, trace of source, no. Source, Lavinia's handbag, boat tickets from Geneva. There was a smell of gunpowder in the kitchen. The kitchen again. Near the dustbin, there was a button. Blue tablecloths that are shorter because they've been cut. Traces of a round object preserved in white powder. Corridor, there is a trace of sauce on the handle again. Smoking room, ashy footprints. In the ballroom, the handle has been twisted down. In the corridors of the kitchen, powdery residue on the frame for the height. No. In the garden, footprint size 7. In the garden, there was a cigarette butt. This one. Okay. I was looking for the one about the flaky ash in the ashtray. I forgot about it. We found the butt outside. Cool. Was the side door going to kitchen open? Was the side door that goes to the kitchen open after the shot? No, but... What do you mean open? The handle was turned down. This is apparently a blue clue, and I don't know... Whomst. First time, second time. How am I supposed to remember what people say? Do I not get to look at what people say? Okay, well, I was interested in this system, but now I'm slightly concerned. I also don't understand the colours, but whatever. Was the side door going to the kitchen open after the shot? What do you mean the side door going to the kitchen? Do you mean the kitchen door? The handle was twisted down, that's the only thing I know. Right? I mean, I guess these guys, that guy doesn't have good eyesight, but this guy said he didn't see anything? Or something? No, he was too captivated looking at the lady. So how would we... Doctor didn't say anything. Grant Sweeney didn't say anything. Mary wasn't near that door. This guy is in the kitchen. I'll guess that, I guess. Did Miss Lambert choose tablecloths and arrange tables? No. Mary has established that. Because she said about the guy, the French guy, and I think this guy also told us about the French guy. Do we have an idea of the murderer's height? Yes. Because of this and this. God, it keeps going, doesn't it? Among the interrogated people, did any others than Colonel Patterson have bad eyesight? One of these helps with that. What? I'm hoping these colours aren't random. Oh, there's more here. Yes, there was a guest list, right? Can I read the guest list? Am I allowed to read the guest list? I'm not allowed to read the guest list. Let me read! There was an annotation about bad eyesight. But I can't remember who else it was. Maybe if I get it wrong, I get to look at stuff again. Put Miss Lambert there. Okay, we're done. We done? Close the notebook by means of this.
We must have made an error once.
Yeah, let's check our answers.
The question should be answered yes or no.
I want to read the thing. Can I click on notes? Oh, I can click on notes here. I'm observant is the thing. Okay, so we had... Where was the Colonel? Colonel Patterson. What did What's-Her-Face say? She said... Where is she? Excellent question. Where is she? Miss Lambert, there we are. Annotations. The video is... Point. I guess that's a point. So Miss Roundtree and L. Ingalls. Miss Roundtree and L. Ingalls.
We must have made...
Okay.
The question should be answered yes,
yes
or
yes,
no,
yes,
and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Okay, the side door. That one I'm definitely not confident in. So let's see. Side door, side door. the French. No one's come that way, but that's not surprising. This guy... Dustbin... Heard it closing before the shot. Must have been Mary. Nothing immediate there. You're blind, so you wouldn't be able to help. Do you like paper sounds? This guy was... One of the doors open, I did see a person hidden from the other's view. Beautiful young lady stood at the threshold. But that wasn't the door we're talking about. Skimbity bimble, scrambity bamba damba. You're just there to take up space. Lamb. I don't think Miss Lambert said anything about being inside. Shot near the stage. These guys are useless. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. What if we do this guy again? But I click yes.
We must have made an... The question should be answered yes or no. We must have made an... The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Also, I might have clicked the wrong kernel thingy for this one. No second time, that is the one I wanted. The murderer... Okay, so... Do we have an idea of the weapon used for the crime? Yes, because this guy will confirm that he was killed with a right revolver of small caliber. Simple. Question 2 is, can the murderer escape through the stairs going through the second floor? The answer is no, because Mary says... Passage. Nobody passed the way after the shot was fired. No one has come that way. Not from the moment you returned emptying the bucket, and the whole time I've been cleaning. And she emptied the bucket before the bang was heard. Again, assuming she is to be believed. The ashes found in the smoking room are of English cigarettes. That is not true, because in the garden, outside the service door, cigarette butt, flake about ashes, the name is only partially visible, sure. And with the study of tobacco, we see that the Chirapaki company, and that's only comes from Brazil. So that's fine. Was the side door, we're going to ignore that one. Did Miss Lambert choose the tablecloths and arrange the tables? The answer to that is no. I guess maybe Miss Lambert would have a better thing about this. Yeah, but this first I was afraid. Moderated his opinions, blah, 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 blah. Every day, okay, he had the tablecloth, so maybe this is Miss Lambert's contribution rather than Mary. Pretty sure Scott definitely talked about it. He absolutely did not talk about it. Did Mary talk about it? French. Nope, okay, that's on me. Ah, hang on. Dare not contradict him about the tablecloth's colour. Okay, so that's probably it then. What if we try that?
We must have made an error. What? The question should be answered yes or no.
Yes.
And we must have made the question should be answered yes or no.
We've got the murderer's height. That one's pretty straightforward.
Testimony received
Oh,
during
this one
the
hasn't had a yes or
investigation.
no. Yes.
We must have made an error, Watson. Let's check. The question should be answered yes or no, and justified by the. We must have made.
Now.
The question should be answered.
Okay, what's question 4? That's the only one I'm not sure about. Because I can't seem to find anything that mentions it anywhere. The answer is no. Why? Justification in the testimony section, your conversation with Satterthwaite. Ran for the door, but despite all my efforts, it was blocked. Is that it? The door? In the room of doors? Is that the justification? Oh my god.
We must have made.
Oh god, no.
The question should be answered yes or no.
Okay, so I've done something else wrong as well. That's why we need guides, yeah. Still not as bad as the bloody awakened ones, but they were awful. Well, this isn't evidence, is it? We should probably use that as evidence.
It is simplicity
There,
itself,
okay.
Watson. We have answered all the questions.
They didn't want the person with bad eyesight. They wanted proof that there was someone with bad eyesight. 15th of October, 1897. Oh, dear.
My dear Lestrade, I congratulate you on the
Thank you,
precise
Chief.
quality of your notes. It is true that you have missed everything of importance, but you have spared me the trouble of eliminating the trifles and pointed me in the right direction. Ah, I hear familiar steps on the stairs. Please be seated, Watson. You must be famished. Lestrade was kind enough to bring a copy of his notes, hoping it would be of assistance in this affair.
The layout of this house is all wrong.
You can study them now and enjoy your meal. Please take your time, Watson, because bad digestion weakens our ability to reason.
Eat the note.
Holmes, you will get no argument from me, as this dish is delicious.
We will go to Sherringford Hall with Lestrade when you're finished with your meal.
I must read the documents Holmes gave me.
That's not what breakfast is. Well, with that, on that bombshell, we will call it there. Swoosh. Hope you enjoyed a bit of wind down jank. Honestly, like, this one actually feels like a mystery. The other Sherlock Holmes games we've had are basically like adventures with occasional, like, you've kind of got to answer a puzzle thing. This one actually feels like a genuine mystery built from the ground up, which is kind of neat. I don't know if it's going to be good, but we did it. Mainly with the help of Jeeb. We did it. Such a strange game. That's why I like playing these. They're strange. You never quite know what you're going to get. But we will learn more about this next week on Tuesday. But before then, tomorrow, all being well, there will be Jeeb stream. More stuff. There's no Arsene Lupin skateboarding on the Rosetta Stone, yeah. But will there ever be? The answer is maybe. Because I know there's at least one involving Jack the Ripper, so who knows what's going to happen in that. We're playing all of these. I bought all of these, because Ragdoll gave me the money to buy all these. So I like them. There's a charm to them. It's a frustrating charm at times, but there's a charm. Thank you very much. Yes, Silksong is a good game, and that last boss was hard. And I was very, very, very worried that after Phase 4 there would be another boss. But yeah, Jeeb stream tomorrow. Hurrah! And then Saturday, back to Elden Ring once I have sorted out some alternative means, which I will test tomorrow. Should be fine. Should be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. And then Sunday doodles, Tuesday this. Secret of the Silver Earring, of which we have only heard one thing. What else? Is there anything else? Might have more time to sort out Elden Ring things, because you can't do this Saturday. Ah, okay, fair enough. You'll be babysitting. No worries. We'll do something else then. We'll work stuff out. We'll do co-op Sherlock Holmes. No. But yes, I'll post about that in the Discord. See what else we can do. We've got plenty of other stuff to do. But we will miss you. We're already doing co-op Sherlock Holmes. You're not wrong. That is what the guide is for. So I'm just looking at this. I'm gonna very quickly go back to the game and just point out just how much effort's gone into this pause screen, this save screen. Way more effort went into that than the ability to walk around. So, priorities, I guess. Save screen is doing the most. This is something consistent throughout all of these games. The UI has been oddly highly detailed and bespoke. There's no like repeated assets. Every single bit's been drawn individually. It's weird. But yeah. Hope you had a lovely. Anything else to say? I have updated, I still need to advertise this in some degree, but I have updated the commissions on my Ko-fi page. Not only are there sketches, emotes, and doodles, some nice simple things, but I've also added something that caught my eye on Tumblr, which seems like a neat idea, which is roulette! You give me a character, you pay me a little bit of money, and you'll get something cool. The mystery intrigued me. And you know me, I like messing around with styles and stuff, but... So yeah, I thought that was a fun idea. It's there if people want it. But yeah, I will start mystery roulette. My only promise is that it'll be a thing that I think looks real cool. And will be the equivalent of like a colourful body commission, so... But yeah. I will have to advertise that to my socials, which nobody looks at, so I can get all of the interest. Need to start doing more fan art stuff. Get eyes on my work. But it needs to be organic, can't just do it randomly. It needs to be something I actually want to do fan art of. Anyway, it might be a good idea to tell people about things. People look at your socials, so your answer and ask on Tumblr. Yeah, somebody back from the Secret Sleepover Society comic days. Asked about my website and how I was hosting it, and the answer was, I've hacked it together from Blogger, don't do that. Do something better, please. They're still around, some of them are still around. Which is, very nice. Very, what's the word? Not humbling, but like that. Sometimes I can still hear their voices. My sons, attack the gates. Anyway, thank you for coming along. Thank you for supporting me through Silksong, and I hope you enjoy this new jank, of which there will be more. Apparently the game's about 8 hours long, so good couple more streams, and then I'll have to work out something else to play. But until then, have a lovely, enjoy Schlock Jank, enjoy the Schlock Jank. And have a great time. You would have thought in this time that I've been rambling I would have gotten music ready, but I have not. So let's get it ready now. What music am I going to get ready? We'll go standard. We'll go standard end music. It's basically my theme tune at this point. Jose Feliciano. Let's go. Have a good one. Sleep well, stay warm, eat nice things. Goodbye.